Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, I'm here some potential interview questions and answers based on your resume, the tailored for a simple yet effective presentation. So, tell me about tell me about yourself. Thank you, sir. First of all, this opportunity. I am Prasant Singh, a Java full stack developer with training in Spring Boot, JavaScript, React.js, and database like MySQL and MongoDB. I completed my MCA in two, 2024 and uh, and have hands-on experience in developing applications like chatbook application and PayCard e-commerce website. So I enjoy creating user-friendly, effect, efficient applications and always aim to learn and always aim to learn and grow with every project I take on. Good. Next, why should we hire you? I have strong technical skills in Java full stack development and I have real world project experience with Chatbook and PayCard. I am quick to learn, adaptable, and always dedicated to delivering high quality work. I am also motivated to contribute to the success of your team and grow with organization. What is Spring Boot and why is it used? स्प्रिंग बूट क्या है और इसका यूज क्यों करते हैं? So Spring Boot is a framework built on top of Spring that simplify Java application development. It provides pre-configured template, reducing boilerplate code and making it easy to create production ready applications quickly. Thanks. Good. Uh, what is REST API? Can you explain its key principles? So, a REST API allow communications between systems using HTTP methods. Its principles include statelessness, statelessness. Each request from a client contains all the necessary information. Point number two, information inform interface. Consistency structure for request and response. Point number three, resource base. Data is represent as a resource SHY URL URL. ठीक है. Okay. So point number four, Client-server architecture, separation between client and server concerns concern. So, so that is REST API. Good. How does React.js help in front-end development? React.js is a JavaScript library. React.js is a JavaScript library for building fast and interactive user interface. It is u- it is use a virtual DOM for efficiency rendering, allow component-based architecture for reusability, and provides state management for dynamic provide state dynamical provide state management for dynamic. Okay. And response design. How does how do you secure a Spring Boot application? Ap- Spring Spring Boot application सिक्योर कैसे है? तो तुम कैसे सिक्योर करोगे? So security in Spring Boot में security तो इस security in Spring Boot can be achieved with Spring Security. Okay. So common practice include so enable authentication and authorization and using secure password storage bcrypt and protecting and nahi, point number 1 enabling authentication and authorization. Point number 2 using secure password store for example bcrypt. Okay. Point number 3 protecting endpoint with a role based access. 4.4 using https for secure data transmission. So what is difference between SQL and NoSQL database? So SQL database like MySQL. SQL databases like MySQL are relational and use structure schemas with tables and rows. NoSQL database like MongoDB are non-relational, allowing flexibility with unstructured or semi-structured data store as a JSON or key value pairs. So, project-based questions now. तो what is what was your role in ChatBook project? So I was a developer responsible for creating and testing features, optimizing performance, and ensuring the application met client requirement. I worked on both front end and back end using React.js and Spring Boot. Uh, React.js for uh, React.js for uh, front end and Spring Boot for backend and database for MySQL. So that how did you next thanks Good. Next question. How did you handle challenges in PayCard project? So in PayCard, we had challenges interacting React.js with backend APIs. Backend APIs, I resolved this ensuring proper API documentation, debugging the data flow, and using Redux for efficient statement management. Regular testing and team collaboration help. नहीं, no team collaboration. I help self uh, develop project, ensure smooth development. So now behavior behavioral questions. So now ask you behavioral questions. So how do you handle tight deadline? I pro, I pro, I prioritize uh, task based on urgency and importance, breaking them into manageable parts. I also communicate with the team to d- delegate work efficiently and ensure progress aligns with the deadline. So I'm handle that I'm hand अच्छा, I can handle that deadlines. Okay. So next question. Can you describe a time when you work in a team? In project the PayCard project, I collaborate with the front end and back end developer. No, no. In project no collaborator. I self develop front. I develop front end and back end self to design and implement feature. I use tools like Git for version control and held regular meetings to ensure alignment, leading to successful delivery. So next question: what motives you in your work? So I enjoy solving problems and seeing my code creating smoothing valuable continuous learning and contributing to impactful project keep the motivated. So thank you. So thank you so much. This conduct my interview. Thank you, sir.